Hey friends, Gator Mom here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great week. Today we're going to be chatting all about this backpack here from Baby Catan. All right, I'm gonna jump right into talking about some of my favorite features of this backpack from Baby Catan. I wanna kind of go through the backpack first like I typically do because there's a lot of hidden features in this one that I need to make sure that I highlight. And then at the end of this video, right when I'm done talking about it, I'm gonna, of course, pack it up and show you how I would use it for a typical day out with the kids, likely at the basketball court since that seems to be consuming our life these days. So that's what I'm gonna have it all packed up for. But I wanna get in and kind of show you some of my favorite features and things that make this backpack different than the rest. So one of the things that I love about this bag is the price point. The price point for this bag compared to everything that you get, all of the pockets, all of the bells and whistles, the functionality of this backpack, it's priced really, really well. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're shopping for a backpack that can be used for baby as well as when you have older kids. It's just a really, really fun bag. It's comfortable to carry. I absolutely love this grab handle here at the top of it because I think you can grab it in and out of your car really easily. The top of it is kind of designed really interesting because it's sewn down there on the front, so it adds a little bit more extra room here at the top of the bag. I think that it's very kind of different the way that it's sewn like that. The main bulk of this bag has zippers that go all the way down on the side, but I'll actually unzip one here to show you before I pack it up. There are gussets down here at the bottom of the bag, so it's not going to have everything completely fall out of the bag. So I love that because you can open it up nice and wide and pack everything that you need to inside of it, whether it be like a thermal bag, if you want to pack it with pouches, if you want to put lunch boxes in here, you can really pack a ton in here. It gets nice and wide, so it's great for like a theme park or something like that. The back of it is what I love. If you have a baby or if you're still in like the toddler phase, potty training, anything like that, this backpack is for sure the best for that. You have a hidden kind of change pad station, which is really cool. So you unzip it the entire way here and it lays completely flat, which is so nice because you can just change baby right here on the go. The change pad is connected by a zipper pocket or a zipper right here. So you can detach the zipper and put this in the washing machine. It's completely washing machine safe. So it opens up really, really wide, which is awesome for changing kind of baby on the go. If you don't have a baby, just thinking outside the box here, how this bag can grow with you, you can use this here flat on the floor and kind of have it as like a little snack station if you're at the park or something like that. The only thing I have packed up in here is wipes because it has like a wipes holder here, which is great because I can just unzip the very top of this and pull wipes out, which is one of the things that I use all of the time in my bags. Another one of my favorite features of this bag, I feel like I'm gonna say that a bunch because I do think that it's very, very unique in the way that it is designed. But back here in the back, you have a zipper pocket, and this pocket is thermal lined. So I love that because I can easily throw just a slim ice pack and like an Uncrustable sandwich or a ham and cheese sandwich or something, a little like yogurt pack or anything down in here and easily just go off to practice, like a little bit of a lunch in here for the kids. It's awesome. I love it when bags have built-in thermal pockets, and this one is nice and big. It goes pretty much, I would say, to like here of the bag, so it is a nice deep pocket. Again, if you're using this for itty bitty babies, you can definitely put bottles in here, any of that, like inside this thermal pocket here. It's a great kind of like hidden feature, if you will. The only pocket that you have on the front of this backpack is right here in the front. You have a nice smooth zipper, and this front pocket is felt lined. So you can easily use it for your cell phone, you can use it for electronics, a camera, or you can just use it as a quick grab and go pocket, but you do have the option to put electronics in there to keep them a little bit more safe. Moving on into the big bulk of this backpack here, as I mentioned earlier, you can open it up nice and wide, but it's not gonna fall completely open because you do have these gussets here on the side, but you have a ton of internal organization. Now, I personally like to pack with pouches, so that will be likely how I pack this backpack. But you have the option to use all of these zipper pockets. You have 3 different ones right here, as well as some mesh pockets. So you can definitely use all of this for internal organization. You have 3 zippers. And then another feature that I love about this backpack is you have a removable wet bag built in right here on the backpack. So you can unsnap it here. I think this is great, again, as a mom of older kids, not necessarily babies. There's so many times that we leave the basketball court and I have their stinky, smelly jerseys and we're going out to dinner or something and I just want to throw their jerseys in something. This is a great option to do that. It completely unsnaps. So again, if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. But it is a removable wet bag that's gonna take all of that like yucky stuff and keep it in there. So the only thing that is behind that wet bag is a felt lined tech pocket, which is great for an iPad. And then you also have right here a built-in key leash. You can detach this little kind of clip here, attach this to your keys so that you can easily snap it into the backpack here, or use it for like a pacifier or something that you need to grab for quickly. All right, now that we went through the entire backpack and I showed you all the features, let's go ahead and pack it up. All right, after packing up this backpack, I honestly cannot believe how much it holds. I have so much packed up in this backpack, it's unreal. So let's go ahead and jump right into it so I can show you what I have in here. I have it packed up for a full week of basketball, basically. We have 2 nights a week, we have basketball practice, we have games potentially 1 to 2 nights a week. This week, we are at the court 3 times. So that's what I have this bag packed up for: snacks, activities, everything. The only thing that we will need is all of our water bottles, which those are pretty large these days and I don't usually pack them inside my bag. So besides that, I have everything else that I need packed in here. So let's go ahead and start with this front pocket here, which is that felt lined pocket. If you remember, I just have quick grab things for me, typical things you would find in the front of like a backpack or bag of some sort. I will have my cell phone thrown down in there. It's actually over on my desk at the moment. I have a face mask, I have a big hair tie, I also have a hand cream down in there, which I use obviously all the time, and I think just a pen. So I'm sure more will accumulate in that pocket for sure. Right here on top, which I probably should have pointed out first before I got into the pockets, attached to the grab handle at the top of the bag, I have a little small ring that I actually got off of one of my O Venture pouches, and I attached a MZ Wallace medium link pouch. You guys know I love these things. I love to have my hand sanitizer on the outside of the bags because I feel like I grab for it all of the time. So this one is the perfect size for the Touchland hand sanitizers. This one is a newer one from Touchland. They recently kind of revamped the size of them and it is a tad bit smaller than the other ones. So just for size reference, for those of you that have these little link pouches here, the medium one holds one of the newer Touchland hand sanitizers perfectly. So that's what I have here attached to the outside of the bag. Now kind of moving the bag around so I can show you the back of it real quickly before we get on into the inside, which is where I have a ton packed. I don't have anything inside this side thermal pocket because I will do that right when we head out the door. So I plan on putting Uncrustable sandwiches that my youngest eats like crazy in there, as well as like a small ice pack. I may grab 1 or 2 like ham and cheese sandwiches and kind of put them in there, but it'll just be like quick grab something like that on my way out the door. So as of right now, nothing's in there right now. On this back kind of change pad station, obviously my kids are older, so I don't need to utilize it for an actual change pad. The only thing I have in there is a t-shirt for my youngest so that he can change out of his jersey and put this on for whenever we go out to eat or run errands after practice. So I have that there. And then I do have a full package of these antibacterial up wipes inside this wipes container here, just so I know right where they are and I can grab for them super easily. Now moving on into the big bulk of the bag, I love the way that this bag opens. I think it's really easy to get everything in and out of the bag. and look at everything I have packed inside. Like, get out of here. It holds so much. I'll go through everything in the middle and then kind of show you the pockets and things here so you can see them a little closer. I have a book that I've been reading. This book is so good. I'm about, I would say maybe like halfway through it right now. So I'm in the middle of reading that. I have that there. I also have here a 31 clear clip pouch. You guys have seen these again from me. I love them for snacks. You have a little pocket back here, a clear pocket on the front, which you could use like your cell phone for if you wanted to. I always put wipes in it. And then inside here, I just have a ton of like dry snacks. I have granola bars, I have peanuts, I have like beef sticks at the bottom. It's just a ton of snacks that we can eat whenever we're at the court. So that fits perfectly in that pouch there. Next to it here, I have my Keep Going first aid kit. Always, especially outside long periods of time, anything sports related, I always have this with me, or at least in my car. But it has any and everything you would need as far as like medical stuff. Like there's Band-Aids, there's ointment, there's like tweezers, all of that kind of stuff is down in here, plus like some extra things that I've added that our family kind of uses a lot. So I have that tucked down in there as well. Then I have attached to the key leash that is inside the bag here, I actually have it looped through the kind of top of it here, since I didn't really need to use the key part that comes with it. But attached here, I have a small link pouch from MZ Wallace, and inside here is just my earbuds in case I want to listen to something on my phone, or my daughter wants to use them for her iPad, which I also have packed back here. But before I get into that, the last thing in the middle of the bag here I have is a 31 zipper pouch. I keep stressing these because I think they're absolutely awesome. I need to do a like Buy Friday favorites. I keep saying that, but you can get these in so many different prints. You can get them embroidered on the front with like snacks or toys or a child's name, or like diapers and wipes. Like you can literally put whatever you want on the front of it. I don't have anything on the front of this one, but I have been using it for on-the-go activities. So I have stuff to just keep my daughter and son busy if my other son is practicing, and then I can just grab this and go in a restaurant if we're like going out to eat or something. It just works out really, really well. Just to give you an idea of what fits inside, a full-size coloring book I have in here. You can fit multiples of them. I have a notepad, Sudoku book, word search. I have a chapter book that my youngest is currently reading. And then next to all of those, I have one of those clear pouches from Target. This is by the Post-it brand. I have cars, I have markers, I have crayons, all of that kind of stuff. So it's the perfect little entertainment on the go for the kids. I did decide to leave the wet bag attached in here just in case I want to put my son's jersey in there. Back behind it, I have the, in this felt lined pocket, I actually do have my daughter's iPad. It fits down in there perfectly if she wants to watch something while the boys are practicing. Now moving the bag around, I want to show you what I have inside all of these pockets. It's so uniquely designed on the front of the bag here. So down here at the very bottom, you have 2 mesh pockets. I have our travel scissors. I have 2 packages of gum tucked down in there. I also have in this one a full package of tissues. And I have our healer stick, which is just an all-purpose kind of skin stick. We use a lot for sports. Then you have 3 pockets. I'll kind of fold this back so you can really see it. 3 separate pockets. It's kind of, the biggest pocket is in the back. So it's the size of this entire area here, if you will. And in that zipper pocket, I actually have the small trifecta piece from the Limea collection. And in here is just all of my stuff. So I have small cosmetic things for me, little on-the-go hairbrush, lip gloss, hair ties, more lip glosses that I love. So this is kind of like my little pouch. Medicine, all that kind of stuff I have tucked down in there, and it fits perfectly in this back pocket. Then directly in front of that pocket, you have another pocket, which is so cool. And inside there, I was able to fit my wallet perfectly tucked down in there. And that is another Limea item. This is their wallet, and it's just kind of like a little wristlet. I can grab and go with it. It fits great down inside that pocket there. Then last but not least, on the very front,
you have the final pocket, but it is a mesh pocket. I just think it's such a fun and cool design. But inside here, I just threw my keys with my big O-Venture ring. So all of that is kind of like my section, if you will. All of my stuff is right here, so I can just grab it here on the front of the backpack. I think it's really, really cool. So there you have it. That is everything I have packed inside.
All right, I think that does it for today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it gave you guys like a new different backpack that you could try, especially for the price point. I highly recommend it. I think it's a great buy. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. As always, I will have links to this bag as well as everything that was packed up inside down in the description box. Until my next video, I hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you soon.